December, it'll be probably no surprise, but it's looking as if it'll be the coldest December in some 100 years. And also, the first half of the year was the driest since 1953 and the coldest year as a whole since 1986. As I say, it's been a grey start. Notice these lumps of cloud off to the west. Our weather is still more or less stuck. We're not bringing the weather systems in from the west. We're just, if anything, just feeding the cloud down from the north. And that is certainly what we have as we've gone through the first couple of days of 2011. Here's the afternoon across Northern Ireland. A fair bit of cloud. You'll see maybe the odd glimmer of brightness here and there. And with that northerly flow, we'll bring in a few wintry showers to the far north and east of Scotland. And maybe a little bit of brightness. The haze of blue is just a chilly afternoon. If you do step to the outside, notice some of the temperatures, 1, 2s, 3s, an extra layer or two, and some of these showers along the east coast, even wintry, mixing with some sleet and some snow. A few brighter spells to, say, the far southeast, London at perhaps 3 or so, 4. Along the south coast, mainly dry. And then we come to this clump of moisture here. It's been a weakish sort of low developing across southwestern parts of England, and some of this has even been wintry, particularly the higher ground. Take, for instance, Dartmoor, and bear that in mind as well through the rest of the afternoon. This will more or less just loiter across southwestern areas. Elsewhere, we do keep the cloud. This haze of blue is where we have the clearest lots, and temperatures drop away that bit more. So a touch of frost in places, maybe some mist, and this other area of moisture works into the far north and west. These are the numbers by morning. Where you keep some cloud, your numbers are probably just above as we start off the course of the day on Monday. And this is how it starts. Remember, the weather systems aren't coming in from the west. We're more or less stuck or blocked. We're bringing this chappie down from the north instead. He'll introduce an area of wet weather initially, and then as it meets the cold air, it starts to turn to snow. Initially, it's hill snow across Scotland, but maybe lower levels seeing that as well. And further south, this one could have a little bit of a wintry element too as it creeps across the southern counties of England, mainly for higher ground, but just something to bear in mind. And in between, you've still got that cloud, but some brighter spells might give you 3, 4 degrees. And as we work through Monday to Tuesday, this system just sort of slowly eases its way down, trying to open the floodgates for the cold air, but it's almost like just opening them a little bit of sorts through the week. But this is how Tuesday looks. We bring in this weather system. He'll have a little bit of a wintry element, maybe some rain, some snow, some sleet, particularly higher ground coming down to the Pennines. Further south for Tuesday, you're dry, but you're still on the cloudy side. And then as we go through the week, it will still stay cold, probably not as cold as it maybe was, say, a fortnight ago with that much snow, but it's not really sort of where we should be temperature-wise. This system continues to ease its way down. Notice this here. This is trying to creep in as well. So between the two of them, they have a bit of a weather sandwich going on of sorts. This is our band of moisture working south. And this one here is a good lump of moisture. That's going to creep in later on Wednesday. But in the meantime, 6, 7, and then you see the wet weather coming. Wednesday will be the wet day for many southern parts of Britain. You could see that work its way through. And then as it does, follow the lines. That's more or less where the air is coming from. So we get back into that northerly direction for Thursday. And just bear in mind, on the back edge of this system, something wintry, the Midlands, maybe southeastern areas. This is Thursday, just something to watch. Otherwise, Thursday, that'll be our drier day, but still a chilly sort of feel. We finish off Thursday, where the line's coming from, straight from the north, and this little chappie skips across parts of Scotland. Some rain, some sleet, some snow, there he goes. Otherwise, Friday, looks to be a dry day, but still some cloud hanging to southern areas where you get the clearer spells, maybe frost returns, 2s, and further south, perhaps 7. Of course, if you need more details on the weather, just go online. That's the weather.